Bitcoin, December 10th, 2025, starting with the monthly time frame for this daily update. Bitcoin coin, positive up, bullish movement, going up this trend here. Dipped down in its last candle, now in December, has a green candle showing, so possibly have this tweezer bottom, which means possibly a curve coming up here. And maybe it's indicating a higher low than this one, meaning that it's going to take off again. So that's, at least right now, that's what's showing for the beginning of December. For Wednesday, for the week, what we have is price action above the 200 MA, came down significantly. Now we have bottom here, and now we have green candle, indecision candle, and now we're going to see what's going to happen here. I think this candle here for this week will definitely create some volatility movement, either straight up or straight down. So we'll see how that plays out. On the daily, we have price action below the 200 MA, that's bearish. But then you have these guys which are getting higher. Each low is getting a little higher. And now we're going to see a significant move either up or down. And we have to see how it goes from here. There's liquidity definitely up here at the all-time highs. Probably some liquidity up here and liquidity over here that this price might be trying to get to. And if it does turn down, it'll try to get this and try to get down here. So two possibilities of where it wants to go. But knowing that it dropped significantly, probably wants to balance it out and come back up. 1 hour, sideways action. Call this chop, call this consolidation, going up and down, up and down, up and down. Currently right now, significant up bullish movement, then came back down. Let's see if it retests over above this 200 MA. So if it comes down, it probably bounces up and keeps on going up. That would be a good bullish sign. It's also a good sign that this 200 MA is curving up. But still right now we're in chop. We need to get a significant move above to get over this chop. 15 minute. We got chop. And then we have price action dropped, significantly pumped, then dipped to get back to 200 MA. Because when it pulls away, it needs to gravitate back to it eventually. And it did. And now we'll see how it's going to move from here on. If you look, here's lower lows, here's the high, local high. See if we're going to have a pump up to this point here, and then to this point up here. Or if we're going to go down to here and down here. So far it's just sideways chop. Can't really tell. But I know that something is coming down the line that create a catalyst. So let's go in the 15-minute time frame. See the trend lines that we have going on here. So we have these trend lines, action lines here, and the green safety lines here. They're all converging to a point. Converging to a point. See? It's a triangle action. So that means price action is getting tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter. And it's going to explode either up or down. These vertical lines here are news, economic news is going to drop. I think the FOMC is going to be today, so that means possibly going to have a sharp movement up, sharp movement down. So something's going to happen relatively soon. Price action, all these candles are above the yellow line at the end here, so that's a bullish movement. And due to all this movement, I'm trying to track everything. That's why I got so many green lines here. Can be a little confusing, and we want simplicity here. So if we zoom in, let's get rid of this one right here, because it's been price action broke through it, so we don't need this one anymore. And we'll see how price action goes. Maybe there's a connection you can do right here as well too for an action line here. Could probably do that, but I'm not going to, just because this market is going to probably significantly move after this announcement gets released. So I'm going to let it float around for a little bit. So that's the chart for on the 15 minute. 5 minute, go in, get a little triangle going on here. So it may converge and break down or break up when it gets narrower here. So if we go to liquidity, we can show you that there's a little bit of liquidity up here, a little bit of liquidity down here. Nothing really bright, nothing yellow showing too much. So market is in indecision until the news breaks down. The news for this guy, unemployment. When that breaks, then we'll know what's going on. And that is update for December 10th.